Hey everybody, it's Steph from the Hot Movie Podcast, and this game was the ultimate litmus test for my team, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, so look, I wasn't trying to get too high on Russell Wilson when he first came in against the New York Jets and the New York Giants. Both games he looked good, throwing for over 200 plus yards. All right, and a lot of promise. Okay, but I didn't want to just be too excited because the real litmus test was going to be against the Washington Commanders, who's been playing very well in Jayden Daniels. We all know that Jayden Daniels he's having a C.J. Stroud type of year. All right, not calling him C.J. Stroud, but he's not playing like a rookie. Okay, he is fully confident in this offense. And look, I think a lot of the bookmakers was probably picking the Commanders as a favorite on the money line. Okay, they're at home, we're on the road. This is our first real test against a real quarterback. All right, and here we go. This game had my blood boiling early on. I was, as a Steelers fan, as an emotional Steelers fan, I was so ready to get off the Russell Wilson, bus immediately. But things stabilized. All right, look, this game couldn't be more goofier in a lot of ways. The Warren fumble, that was a horrible fumble. Okay, seemed like we were getting some momentum to seize control of the game, and we fumble at the worst time possible. Okay, but we overcome it. All right, look, as a team, we rushed the football between Warren and Najee Harris very well. TJ Watt, there's nothing I can really say about TJ Watt. He's going to do his job, especially towards the end, when the Commanders were making one last drive. He was just putting constant pressure on Daniels, and even got up his arm, even was able to hit Jayden Daniels' arm and cause a loose ball to eventually lead to a third and 9, or lead to a third and 9, then eventually 4th and 9. I mean, it was good all the way around, collective team win. And Wilson's touchdown pass to the New York Jet failed receiver in Mike Williams. Now, when he was in New York, I did not believe Mike Williams just went away that bad. I was really happy that we got him. Okay, another playmaker on the outside. And of course, this is what Mike Williams can do. And look, he didn't have a lot of yards, Pickens 8, because he's starting to eat now as Russell's pushing that ball. But we had Russell. Look, I don't think Fields would have been able to make that play. Maybe he has the arm strength to make the play, but would he been able to make that play and take that risk at that time when the team needed it? Okay, and that's what Russell will do. And not only that, he makes it to Mike Williams, okay, the newly acquired receiver, and he makes an immediate impact, makes the game-winning catch for us. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. We are the most complete team in the NFL. I was like, look, our quarterback play is not the best. Our quarterback play is a little above mediocre. Okay, we have an elite defense. We got run games. We got receivers on the outside, bro. Come on now. All right. Again, never thought this team was going to finish last in the division, regardless of who was at our quarterback spot. But now that we have a decent quarterback system, we have 3 good quarterbacks between Fields, Wilson Fields, and Allen. All right. We are legit on every position. Okay. Look, our team is not perfect, but I feel we're the most well-balanced team. Okay. I'm going to be very excited to see how we play against the Baltimore Ravens. I'm not worried about the Ravens. We always do well against the Ravens. Okay. Either we split a game or we win the season series. That's just how it is. Lamar always struggles against us. And we shall see. We seem like we have look, man, power rankings aren't going to have us up there, and that's fine. They don't have to. But we're one of the best teams in the NFL. Okay, I'm happy that we got a tough win on the road, gutted it out. This was a classic Steelers type of win. Run the football, making tough passes at the end of the game, and Wilson's done that, man. Wilson, look, I've seen Wilson. Wilson is starting to look a lot more happier here in Pittsburgh than in Denver. And just to show you that a change of scenery can mean the world. And even when he was in Denver and he threw 26 touchdown interceptions, he didn't look like Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? And people were kind of wondering, is he washed? Well, look, we don't need Wilson to be elite Seattle Russell Wilson. We just need him to be a really good game manager and be willing to push the ball down the field when required to, like he did to end this game, man. So I more stock. I'm into Russell Wilson now. Look, I have my skepticism, and now that I've seen the third game against a legitimate component, because the Jets, we know how the Jets are, man. They just got stomped by the Cardinals, so I can't invest too much into that, right? So then now, the New York Giants, although the Giants have a formidable defense, that was a good defensive test for us, but they didn't pose any real offensive threat. Okay, this team did. The Commanders did, and we're on the road. Okay, so this is what we needed to see as Steelers fans to add more, for us to just add more confidence in Russell Wilson, believing more in him. Okay, I was starting to be a believer after the first 2 games, but I made sure to be like, listen, I got to see how they play against Commanders after our I believe it was after our bye week, right? And here we are. You know what I'm saying? Here we are, and we handle business. Great game plan from Mike Tomlin and us to have in place to be able to handle Jayden Daniels. You know, he didn't go off. He really didn't go off. You know what I'm saying? And Wilson didn't go off either, but he was mad. He was somewhat efficient with 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay, and even though we didn't win the turnover battle, we didn't let it bite us and let it cost us severely, man. So stock is extremely high in the Pittsburgh Steelers overall, and I'm liking our chances on just outright winning the division. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.